Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Early in the morning, just as day is dawning, he picks up all the post bags in his van. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing, and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Everybody knows his bright red van. All his friends will smile as he waves to greet them. Maybe you can never be sure there'll be knock, ring, letters through your door. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing, and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Pat feels he's a really happy man.
It had been wild and windy in Greendale. A lot of branches had fallen from the trees. Some had broken the telephone wires. "Dear me," said Pat, "that's a nuisance. There'll be a fair number of telephones out of action now. Oh, I wonder if the Reverend Timms kept that stamp for me. Better pop in and see him. I hope he remembered." Hello, Reverend. I just popped in to see if you kept that Australian stamp yesterday.
Of course, Pat. Just the thing for your collection. Waste not, want not.
Thanks. But where are you off to, Reverend?
London, to meet my sister Elsie. She's flying over from Australia. Haven't seen her for years. Here's that stamp.
Thanks.
Such a nuisance. I'll have to visit everyone to cancel church meetings while I'm away. Such a bother. With a train to catch, too. If only the phone was working.
It's this wind we've been having. It's brought the wires down.
Well, I'll just have to hurry. The train goes in an hour.
Hope you get round in time, Reverend. Cheerio. Have a good trip.
Hello, Pat.
Pat called at the post office for the letters. Morning, Mrs. Goggins. I'm not late, am I? Not really, but I thought you might have trouble getting through, what with all these trees blown down. Pat told Mrs. Goggins all about the Reverend Tim's letter, his trip to London, and his telephone being out of action. It's a bad job, isn't it? My phone's working anyway, said Mrs. Goggins. Hello, Greendale Post Office here. Who is it? Elsie Timms? Urgent message for the Reverend Timms. Flight diverted to Manchester. You'll come on to Greendale by car. Yes, I'll ask our postman to dash over and tell the Reverend not to go to London after all. I've got the message. Tell her I'm on my way. Bye, Pat. I hope you're in time. Bye. Hold tight, Jess. You're going to see some pretty hot driving now.
Look out, Ted! Looks as though the Reverend's gone. I'll leave a note in case he calls back before he goes to the station. I might even catch up with him at Miss Hubbard's. Now, Jess, we can take a shortcut along the back roads. It was a bit rough. Oh, no! Now, who's left that there? We'll never get past it. There's only one thing for it now. Come on, Jess. Hup. We'll have to walk it. Hello, Pat. What's all the hurry? Morning, Miss Hubbard. I'm trying to catch up with the Reverend. Have you seen him? Oh, he went a few moments ago. He's in a hurry, too. He wants to catch the London train. Oh, no. He mustn't go to London. I've got an urgent message for him. He did say he had to call at Ted Glenn's first. You might catch him there. You can borrow my bicycle. Go on. Thanks, Miss Hubbard. I'll try anything once. Come on, Jess. Hold tight. Oh, dear. I couldn't do this every day. Oh, oh dear. Oh, I'll be glad when this is over. Oh, oh, this is hard work. Oh! Hello, Pat. Whatever are you doing? You all right? I'm trying to catch up with the Reverend. Oh, you're too late. The Reverend's gone. But he said he'd call on Granny Dryden before he catches his train. Oh, no. Just look at that front wheel. It looks very peculiar. Leave it to me. I'll fettle it. You can borrow these roller skates. I've just mended them. You'll fairly move when you've got these on. Well, I said I'd try anything, and I must catch the Reverend before he catches his train. Thanks, Ted. Here we go again. Oh, oops! You're doing fine, Pat. It's not so good uphill. How do you stop? Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Way! Whoa! Meanwhile, Sam was taking the Reverend to the train. I thought I saw Pat dive over that gate, said Sam. Hello, Sam. Ah, Reverend. Thank goodness you haven't gone to London. Pat told the Reverend all about his sister's phone message, saying she was coming straight to Greendale. Lord bless us, what a good thing you caught me in time. There's no need to go to London now. Thank you, Pat. Here comes Peter Fogg, said Sam. We'd better get out of the way. Goodbye. Peter was following Sam's van along the road. Hello, Pat. Sorry I blocked the road with me trailer. I'll give you a ride back to your van. Thanks, Pete. I couldn't walk it.
Here's the little story of a very special cat who's the friend and good companion of a certain postman. Traveling through the country with his good friend by his side, Pat knows his cat just likes to be there, for he always likes to ride through the beautiful valley and its lovely countryside, as he sits up by the window and the views go gliding by. Jess is his cat. Jess is his cat. Jess is his cat, and it's always been like that, and it's always been like that, always been like that, always been like that, ever since that he was given as a tiny little kitten, ever since that he was given as a tiny little kitten. All the folks in Greendale like to wave or stop to chat, for they always like to see Pat as he goes by with his cat through the beautiful valley and its lovely countryside, as he sits up by the window and the views go gliding by. Jess is his cat. Jess is his cat. Jess is his cat, and it's always been like that, and it's always been like that.
All right, Pat. Yes, thanks, Pete. Cheerio. Now, where did I put my pen? I must have left it at the vicarage. The Reverend Timms was carrying his sister's luggage into the house. I made it. Thanks to you, Pat. I got back just before my sister arrived. Oh, and I found your pen on my doorstep. Thanks, Reverend. I hope your sister enjoys her visit. Bye, Pat. Goodbye, Jess.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Boom, 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 be-dum, dum, dilly-dum, boom, boom, brum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 boom. Dee-dee-dee, dum, 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 ba-dum, boom, boom.
Penny Crayon can draw anything she likes, like cats and dogs and crocodiles and juggernauts and bikes. But Penny's magic drawings are not like any other. They walk and talk and come to life, creating lots of bother. Scribble, scribble in black clothes, draw a scarecrow, tatty clothes, pencils, crayons.
on, Dennis. Let's get a window seat so that we can enjoy the trip down to the country.
Isn't it exciting going on a camping holiday, Penny? I hope I've got everything.
A warm sweater and some good thick stockings. They're the most important things, Dennis. Camping sites can be very drafty.
As soon as we reach the camping site, I want you all to pitch your tents. Make sure you make them secure. The weather forecast is a bit grassy, I'm afraid.
Who cares about the weather, sir? We're going on a smashing camping holiday. Hooray! Ooh, crikey, it's cold. I'm going to draw myself a hot water bottle to keep warm.
Draw me one, please. Penny, I'm frozen.
Here you are. See if that'll stop your teeth shattering.
Abandon tents! Abandon all tents! Take to the woods! Hurry, follow me! The field is flooding!
He'll never get a fire going with those wet sticks. This is my wax waterproof crayon. I'll draw us a hot stove to warm us up.
Good old Penny, hurry up, we're all freezing.
Tuck in, everybody. This should keep the cold out while we all get ourselves warm and dry. Smell those sausages.
I don't know where you found that wonderful cooking stove last night, Penny, but it certainly saved our bacon. Or was it sausages? Anyway, we shall need some wood for the stove if we are to survive another night. The weather forecast isn't good.
Leave it to us, sir. Dennis and I will collect some.
Yeah, we'll find lots of nice dry wood for the stove.
Splendid. Meanwhile, this morning sunshine should dry our tents out.
Listen, isn't that somebody crying?
It's coming from that old caravan.
What's wrong? Why are you crying?
Oh, it's so very sad. I lost my little puppy dog. He's been stolen, pinched. How do you know he's been stolen, old gypsy lady?
Yes, he could just be lost and hiding around here somewhere. We'll help you find him.
No, he's stolen, me dears. It was in the cards. Not only that, I've seen the face of the thief. The thief, oh, it's there in my crystal ball. See, watch as the crystal ball clears. Look there, 'tis him. That's him. He came to me caravan, asking the way to the market. And when he'd gone, I found that my darling little puppy had been taken away from his favourite basket. Stolen.
Don't cry, old lady. Dennis and I will go to the market and look for this man, this thief.
Yeah, we know what he looks like. We'll get your little puppy back for you. Don't cry.
Listen, it's the puppy. Look, over there. It's the store selling pets.
And look, Penny, it's the man we saw in a crystal ball.
The rotter. He's selling budgerigars, goldfish and kittens. I bet he's stolen all those poor creatures.
How do we get the old gypsy lady her pet puppy back, Penny? We can't buy him. We haven't got any money.
How much do you want for that little puppy, mister?
£5. That's too much for kids like you. Put it.
£5, Penny. We'll never be able to afford that.
Hey, you two kids. Would you mind my flowers for me while I make a phone call? I'll give you 50p.
OK, mister. We'll look after them for you. Look at those tatty flowers, Dennis. Who'd want to buy them?
Is that all the flowers you've got?
I'm about to meet a famous lady film star for dinner, and I've forgotten her flowers, but I need bunches of them.
If you'd care to wait a moment, sir, I'll get you some beautiful flowers. Wait here, Dennis. I'm just snipping round the corner. I'm using my special wax crayon just in case the film star lady puts them in water. There we are, sir. These should make a film star twinkle with delight.
Wonderful.
You've saved me an embarrassing meeting. Well done, children. Here, take this. You've earned it.
Oh, thank you, sir. £20, Dennis. Did you ever see so much money?
Where are my flowers?
We sold them all, sir. Look.
20 quid for those tatty old flowers? Oh, you two kids are real traders. Take a fiver. I'm happy with this kind of profit.
Oh, Penny, you've got enough money to buy the puppy. Oh, you are clever. You two wonderful children must be rewarded for returning me dear, beloved little puppy. This is a very rare wishing stone, my dears. It will give you just one wish. Take it as a reward for your kindness. And be happy.
Oh, thank you. We must go now because we're supposed to be collecting wood for the campfire tonight. It looks like rain again.
Take that cartload of kindling wood, my dear. I got plenty of wood for me fire around the back of me caravan. Oh, thank you. That'll give our stove a good stoke of wood. It looks as if we're going to need it by the look of that sky.
Who wants more sausages before the weather breaks? It looks as if we're going to have another stormy, cold night, I'm afraid.
I'm still cold, Dennis. I think I'll draw another couple of hot water bottles to keep us warm. Our tent's blown away!
Abandon tents, abandon all tents. Take to the woods. Hurry, follow me.
I'm fed up with this weather, Dennis. What we need is somewhere warm and dry to camp.
I wish we knew of a place, Penny. Somewhere sunny and hot.
A wish! Of course, a wish! That's what the old gypsy lady gave us as a present.
Do you think it works, Penny? She was a gypsy, wasn't she? And gypsies are different to ordinary people.
Let's find out. We wish we were camping on a warm tropical island with hot sunshine and gentle breezes. There, I said it.
And palm trees, Penny. Don't forget the palm trees.
Oh, yes, and palm trees with coconuts there, please.
A tropical island? I must be dreaming. No! I am dreaming.
There, that should complete our wish, Dennis. We want 2 chocolate sundaes and a banana sandwich, please, waiter.
And ask him if he can do me a plate of fried sausages, Penny.
Oh, yes, and a plate of fried sausages, please, waiter.
walking and a wacky way of talking. Jolly John. Jolly John. Oh, Jolly John. Jolly John. Jolly John. Jolly John. He can get you out of trouble. He can teach you how to juggle. That's Jolly John. Jolly John. Yeah, Jolly John. Jolly John. He rode a boat to sea to do some sleeping and some fishing. When he awoke, he saw an island. Was he breathing or just wishing? Jolly John, Jolly John. Got a funny way of walking and a wacky way of talking. Jolly John, Jolly John. Oh, Jolly John, Jolly John, Jolly John, Jolly John, Jolly John.
Well, here we are again, ready for another day of beach combing. And of course I've parked in the same place as usual. Nice familiar weather, I see. Yeah, I wonder what I'll find. Probably the same kinds of things I usually find. It would be nice if something different happened for a change. Something out of the ordinary. It's just like the one I found yesterday. And I'll probably find another one like it tomorrow. I have to say, it would be nice to come across something unexpected like, but it won't. So, sit on the rocks as usual. Wait a minute. That's not a rock. Well, what do you know? I've never seen anything like that before. I wonder what it is.
Trader! Trader Jones!
Here, Charlie. I'm over here.
Trader Jones looks pretty busy. Maybe I can help.
No, I haven't got the faintest idea.
Me neither. What haven't we got the faintest idea about?
About what's in that package.
Oh, well, that's easy. Why don't we open it?
You know, Charlie, for a clown, you're extremely clever. It's a cookery book. I've never found anything like this before.
Delicious. And what about that one?
Look at that. You know what, Charlie? This gives me an idea. We're going to do something different here on Merry Twit. We're going to have a feast.
Really?
And I'm going to do all the cooking. Come on.
We've never had a feast on Merry Twit. This should be fun.
This is going to be delicious. A taste sensation. Now, let's see. Put a large clove of garlic in a bowl. I don't have any garlic, but I'm sure a bit of banana will do just fine. Best peel it first, then pop it into the saucepan. Now add 4 ounces of chopped mushrooms. No mushrooms, but a sliced banana will do the trick.
Ahoy! Trader Jones! Charlie tells us A, you found a cookery book, and B, you're preparing a feast. It'll be so nice to have a change from bananas. Is there anything we can do to help?
No, thank you, Captain Mildred. There's nothing you and Mary can do in here. I'm doing the cooking, and it's all under control.
Are you quite certain?
Absolutely. Thank you all the same.
I just love feasts. The last one I went to was when Cinderella married the prince, and there were beautiful decorations all over the place. Mary, A, that's a brilliant idea, and B, it's something we can do. What? The decorations. Trader? Trader?
Any more interruptions and I'll never get this feast cooked.
How about if Mary and I decorate the place a little? You can't have a feast without decorations. A, a few streamers here. B, a couple of balloons there.
All right. But don't do anything too fancy. I don't want everyone to get so excited about the decorations they forget about the food.
Roger, over and out.
Wait, pardon me. Move aside. Louis T. Duck coming through. I hear you're cooking a feast. I'd like you to know that I do a simply scrumptious pudding. I call it Duck's Delight.
Sorry, Louis, but I've found the book, so I'm doing all the cooking.
Oh.
But why don't you do the invitations? A feast like this ought to have proper invitations, don't you think?
Absolutely. I'll get on it right away.
Now, let's hope I can make this delicious feast in peace.
Let's put this red one up first. Yes, that should make the place look cheerful. How are the invitations coming, Louis?
These are going to be top-quality invitations. Don't you worry, Captain Mildred.
Since Trader Jones is so kindly cooking us a wonderful feast, the least we can do is help. The streamers look very nice. Now, how about some balloons?
Hello, everybody.
Here comes Arnold.
I heard we're having a feast. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Something to eat that isn't bananas. Is there anything I can do?
Yes, Arnold. A, you can put up the table, and B, you can help me lay it.
Aye, aye, Captain Mildred. Where should I put it?
Put it right about... Ooh, right there.
It will be up in a jiffy. Silly thing.
Here, Arnold. You want some help?
Oh, thank you, Charlie.
I finished the invitations.
All those people are coming to the feast?
Of course. There's you and me and Arnold and Captain Mildred and Mary and Edward and...
You know something? This table will never be big enough for all those guests.
Oh, no. Now what are we going to do?
Watch. Read the label, bigger table.
Well, look at that.
There. That's better.
Charlie, you never cease to amaze me. Here, have an invitation.
For me? Listen to this. You are invited to the first annual feast on Merritwit. Food by Trader Jones. Entertainment by Louis T. Duck. Entertainment by Louis T. Duck. What does that mean?
It means I'm going to amuse you all with the dance my father taught me when I was a duckling.
Oh, hello, Louis.
Hello, Edward. If you want to see my dance from the beginning, you'll have to come to the feast.
Feast?
Yes. Here's your invitation.
Oh, thank you, Louis. I'll read it after I finish my nap.
Delicious.
Trader Jones? Do you think we could have a progress report, please?
Well, Captain Mildred, the feast is almost ready.
That's excellent, because A, Mary and I have finished decorating.
And B, I've handed out the invitations.
And see, Charlie and I put up the table, and it looks really nice, too.
And D, we're hungry. Perfect. The feast is ready.
Oh, goody.
If you'll all go and sit down, I will bring out the food. Captain Mildred, allow me.
Oh, thank you, Charlie.
I think I'll sit here.
Arnold!
Oh, sorry. I'll sit somewhere else.
It sounds like a delicious feast will be here any minute. Are you ready? Here it comes.
Where are the napkins?
Hungry.
This is vegetables and pine nuts, flavoured with a hint of tarragon and baked in a pastry shell.
Ah, me first.
And this is deep-fried cheese, delicately garnished with raw carrots and a light mustard sauce.
Oh, Trader, you're a first-class chef. This is going to be good.
And this is my tour de force. Peach and apple cream whirl a la mode with melted white chocolate.
Oh, it looks so good.
Come on, let's start.
Oh, Trader, it looks too good to eat.
But it tastes too good to look at.
I think I'll try a bit of this vegetable and pine nut thing. Tastes just like bananas.
Well, I've got some of the fried cheese, and it tastes like... It tastes like bananas, too.
Oh, dear, you've noticed.
But there's always the dessert. Peaches and apple, you say? Well, I say bananas. With maybe a hint of coconut?
But we always have bananas and coconut. I thought this feast was going to be different.
So did I, but we always have bananas and coconuts because bananas and coconuts are all we have. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll feed it to the fish. Oh, don't bother about the washing up. I'm the one who made the mess.
Trader, wait. You didn't make a mess.
Oh, yes, I did. I wanted this feast to be something different, but it wasn't. It was bananas and coconuts.
But, Trader, listen. Do we always put up decorations?
No.
Do we always sit together around a big table?
No.
Do we always send out invitations?
No.
That's right. This feast was different. And it was all because of you.
Well, I have to admit, I had a really good time today. I like doing something different for a change.
So do we.
Now can we eat? I'm starving.
Oh, no, the food. I dumped it into the fish barrel.
Never mind. I think I might be able to help. Abracadabra. Something to eat. Sandwiches, anyone?
Yes, please.
What kind are they?
Banana, of course.
Jolly Chuck, Jolly Chuck. Got a funny way of walking and a wacky way of talking. Jolly Chuck, Jolly Chuck. Oh, Jolly Chuck, Jolly Chuck. Landed on an island, now he's living in the jungle. Everybody comes around to see him clown and watch him tumble. Chucklevision, Chucklevision, Chucklevision. Chucklevision, Chucklevision.
Paul's workshop. Keep out. Wonder what's happening. Think I'll go in. You'll never ride it like that.
Why not?
It's upside down.
What are you talking about?
It's upside down. You'll skid on the handlebars.
I know it's upside down. I'm getting ready for the big race.
Oh.
Between you and me, I think I might win.
Really?
Yes, I nearly won the Tour de France once, you know.
The Tour de France? Not the most prestigious and famous cycle race in the world.
No, not that one, no.
Oh.
Here, let's just check we've got everything. Pump.
Pump.
Cycle clips.
Cycle clips.
Repair kit.
Repair kit.
Hold all.
Hold all. One of these.
One of them. What's that?
Something every cyclist has. A saddle saw.
Will you stop mucking about? Get rid of it. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Water bottle.
Water bottle?
Not that kind of water bottle. This kind of water bottle.
Well, that's not going to keep you very warm, is it?
It's not meant to keep you warm. You drink out of it.
Well, you can drink out of your water bottle if you want. I'll stick to a cup of tea.
Now, where are you going to put that?
In the bag, of course, silly you.
What?
Sorry, silly me.
Silly you.
Silly me.
Did you remember what I told you to get?
What was that?
Well, the fastest, smartest, sleekest, quickest racing bike you could find.
Oh, yes.
Well, where is it?
It's over there.
Is that it?
Yes.
You'll excuse me if I laugh.
Will I?
Come on, we better hit the road.
Hit the road? Must be an old cyclist custom.
Hey, excuse me, please. Excuse me. We've got to get to pole position. Excuse me.
The pole position?
Yes.
I better find the barry position then.
Stupid.
Hey, who's that?
Oh, that'll be the marshal.
Hiya, Paul.
Don't creep up on me like that. You could cause an accident.
Oh, it's a lovely day, isn't it?
Do you mind? I've got a race to win.
Sorry, only I wanted to say something.
Go on then. What was it?
Your crackers.
What?
Your crackers. You forgot them.
What am I supposed to do with those? I've got a race to win.
Oh.
Just a minute. Tell you what. You can have them.
What, all of them?
All of them.
That's very kind.
It is very kind. But you don't mind if I carry on with the race, do you?
No. I'll just stay here and finish them. As long as you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. One down.
They're very nice. They are very nice. Hiya.
How did you get here?
I cycled here. I'm surprised you didn't see me on the way. Do you fancy a bowl of hot warming soup?
Don't be ridiculous.
Please yourself. Oh dear. I forgot the croutons. Never mind. I'll make do with this.
Hey, Barry.
What?
I've had an idea. Why don't we cycle this next stage together?
That'll be nice. Company for the journey.
Great. Oh, come on.
I've not finished my soup yet. Never mind.
Go on, Barry. We'll take this shortcut.
Isn't that cheating?
Nonsense. It's just superior knowledge.
OK, I'll bow to your superior knowledge. Hey, Paul, look. Engines about, low-flying arrows.
I'm surprised at you, cracking an old joke like that. Cherokees, I think. Come on.
Hiya, Paul.
Barry! Put the mess back there. Go and clean it all up.
Oh, sorry.
This'll get him. How did you get here? It's taken me half an hour to get up that hill.
Ah, that's where you went wrong, you see. I came up the downside.
Oh, no. I've got a puncture.
Paul,
What?
you're having another one of those days again, aren't you? I'll fix your puncture.
Oh, thanks a lot. Tell you what, I'll pour us a nice refreshing cup of water from my bottle.
I've got a better idea.
What's that?
Why don't we have a nice cup of tea instead?
Oh, that'd be great. Just a minute. How are we going to get a cup of tea up here?
I told you.
Oh, hey, that's great stuff, that. Hey, thanks. Just a minute. There's nothing in it.
Of course not. There you are.
Hang on. How am I supposed to plug this in up here? I'll make us a cup of tea.
Right.
Water. Where are we going to get some water?
I'll have a look. Right. Have a look here. There we are. Spring.
Oh, yes. This way. To the spring. I'll go and get it. Right. Where's this spring then? Oh, there it is. Great stuff. How you doing?
Almost finished.
Great. I'll soon have the tea on.
Good.
Hey, who spoke?
I never said a word.
No, who spoke? The bike spoke.
It's all right. He's cracking up.
That's it. What are you doing? Harry! 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 Oh, dear. Oh, well, I can eat his biscuits now. Oh. Harry? Oh, don't come back to haunt me. I was only joking. Oh, I've had enough of this. I'm going.
Paul, I don't think I'm up to carrying on.
Oh, dear. Oh, well, you won't be needing this then, will you? That's it. See you later. This is the life. We've stopped. Oh, it's a bit cold.
I told you you'd need this.
Oh, thanks a lot. That's better. Hey, follow that Barry. Follow him. seems to have lost her. This must be the scenic route. Whoa! Oh! Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh no! Don't talk to me.
Hey, you are having one of those days, aren't you? Do you like my new trophy? I'm going to put it in the study with me others. Is there something wrong?
Is there something wrong? I'll say there's something wrong. My hat's in the water.
Oh. I tell you what you need, a dinghy.
A dinghy? Hey, that's a great idea. Don't be stupid, you're at it again. Where are we going to get a dinghy out here?
Could you stole that for me, please? I think I might have just a job for you in here. There we are. Could you hold me hat? I'll go and get your hat.
There's nothing in it.
There's your hat.
Never mind about that. There's nothing in it. It's all an illusion.
Oh, no, don't say Minnie's escaped.
Minnie?
Minnie the guinea pig. Let's have a look. Ah, there she is. She's all right, look.
See exactly what you've got in here. I've had enough of this.
Hey.
I'm going to go home and start the day again.
Well, that's a good idea. I could win another trophy to match.
When he hears the fire bell chime, Fireman Sam is there on time. Putting on his coat and hat in less than 7 seconds flat. He's always on the scene, Fireman Sam, and his engine's bright and clean. Fireman Sam, you cannot ignore. Sam is the hero next door. Driving down the busy street, greeting people that he meets. Someone could be in a jam, so hurry, hurry, Fireman Sam. He's always on the scene, Fireman Sam, and his engine's bright and clean. Fireman Sam, you cannot ignore. Sam is the hero next door.
It's Saturday morning in Pontypandy. Sarah and James are calling on their Uncle Sam because they know it's his day off.
Tick! Tickle, 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 tickle!
Zap! Pow! Wow! Robot Master, the movie!
What's all this about a robot master?
That's the name of the film we're going to see this afternoon. Remember?
Of course I do. In fact, I've been getting ready for it. I'm working on a popcorn machine.
Mega Brill! Great!
Well, I must get back to my inventing shed. What time's the film?
2.
Oh, that leaves me plenty of time.
Now then, you two. This is a no-go area. You can't come in here till I've finished. There's some squash and biscuits in the kitchen. I'll see you later.
Oh. Fireman Cridlington and Auxiliary Fireman Evans are reporting for duty.
An easy job today, men. And you, Fireman Cridlington, are in charge. Right, sir. Now, I want you to take Jupiter out and top up the water tank from the hydrant situated at the junction of Newtown Road and Pandy Lane. And it must be done as quickly as you can. Right?
Okay, sir.
Oh.
Come on, Elvis.
All present and correct, Elvis. Right, Trev. Let's go.
Oh, Norman, there's lovely you look in your cowboy outfit. You do remind me of the film stars.
Oh, Mom. Say, Mom, I hear the stagecoach coming.
No, it's not the stagecoach, Norman. I wonder where they're off to at such a late... Now then, Norman, my sweet. Mummy's got a lot to do. Off you do go and play.
Okay, partner. See you at sunset.
Now then, if I fix this sprocket to the piston, yeah. Yes, that's right. Bit of a genius you are, Fireman Sam.
Here we are, Trev. Off we go.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Go, yeah. Water on hydrant.
Water on hydrant.
Come on. That's it.
It's there. It's full. Right, stop there, stop. Oh, no, I mean knock off hydrant. Knock off hydrant. Right. Make up the gear, Trev.
Oh, good. Good, you're doing all right here. Next stop, Pontypandy Fire Station.
Hang on a minute, Elvis. Oh, that boy. I don't know. Well, it's too far to walk. Ah. Boom, 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 boom.
Stick 'em up. Norman Price, what are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing, Big Chief Sitting Bull.
Oh, right. Well, you see, Sheriff, I'm waiting for the Braves.
Hey, those the Braves who shot the posse this morning? You there, Chief? I'm taking you in, Big Chief Sitting Bull.
Hey, now, just a minute, Norman. Stop it. No, stop it. I'm only acting.
Well, I ain't, and I got the key. See?
Oh. Thanks a lot, Norman.
How's it going, Uncle Sam? Won't be long now. Well, not very long.
Oh! That was quick.
Reporting back. The job's done, sir, and in double time. Jolly good, Kidlington. First rate. But where's Fireman Evans? Oh. Well, no, I just go and fetch him, sir. No, I won't be long.
You've done it again, Cridlington. I'm coming with you this time.
Well, I never. Half a Pontypandy must be on fire. Uncle Sam.
We're with you now. Oh, well. This door's jammed.
Oh, dear.
What was that then? I think I must have screwed the throttle tweaker too tight on the overhead sprocket.
What does that mean?
It means there's not enough air getting through to the funnel chamber.
And what does that mean?
It means there's a high degree of flumbustication.
Oh, I think we better phone the fire brigade.
I do hate wasting time. Don't let it happen again. Ah, now what have we got here? Handcuffs.
Very dangerous things, Norman Price.
Jupiter 999 from...
Sorry, Trev, I got carried away, I did.
Wilco, Jupiter 999, over.
WP, out!
Right then. Emergency reported at 3 Vale Road. Person jammed in shed.
3 Vale... I know that address.
So do I, Cridlington. It's Fireman Sam's. Let's go.
Hey, what about me?
Oh, not again.
Oh, look, Mr. Evans. I found a key. Oh, at last. Come quickly. Uncle Sam's got stuck in his inventing shed.
Follow me, Cridlington. At the double.
Here they are, Uncle Sam. Don't worry.
Good heavens. It's beginning to look serious. Stand back, children. Take cover.
Well, here's the popcorn anyway. Now, what time did you say that film started?